Hey YouTube, B2S9 here. Today I'm going to doing a back to school organization video. Now I was requested several times to do this video, so I was excited that you guys are commenting and actually liking my videos. So thank you for being so supportive. So for the organization tip and to stay organized and to stay calm for the first day of school, my first tip is that you guys should pick out all your clothes and fix your backpack the night before. This is going to save you time, so the mornings are less hectic and you actually have time to eat breakfast, talk to your mom and stuff like that, not just run out the door because you're late for the bus. So I think that that's the best thing that you guys can do, is just pick out the clothes the night before and you'll be all set and done. Hold on, I have to fix it. Okay. The next tip that I want to give you or talk about is agendas. Now right here, this is not the agenda. My school actually gives me my agenda, but this is just my YouTube agenda that I've started to use. And I just think for school, your agenda is going to be your best friend, because it not only takes care of your school life, which is most of the week, but it also takes care of the weekends and stuff like that in your your non-school life. So I think agendas are just awesome. They keep track of everything. This if your school doesn't give you an agenda, pick an agenda with a calendar, because if you have a calendar like before the month starts, it just usually says like December, then has a calendar there. It just gives you kind of smaller steps to say, oh, January 3rd I have a test, stuff like that, so you don't have to write it on the actual date when it comes into detail. So another tip that I give you about an agenda, I will actually write it for you guys. You can do, okay, Monday you had history first, and then you had math, and then you had English. I mean, these spaces are small, so whatever. And this is my sloppy writing. I don't really write like this. And then write the homework assignment here, just in the order of the day that you have the classes, and then write like the 3rd of August, which is not really that day. Today's the 2nd. But anyways, you could just put that and then put the date and then put the classes and the homework, and then highlight it if you have to get something signed, underline it, start, circle it, stuff like that. So I think that's another tip that I could give you guys. And there was a pen right there, and I picked a pen off the cup. Okay, so that's basically what I could tell you about the agendas. I think they're just very important. And if you do have a regular agenda like this, mine in the front, it just said, I don't think it really said anything. Oh, it says Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. But I was like, nah, I don't like it. So I just covered it and put on posters and posted in the back. And I just think you could personalize it and stuff like that. You could also do that if your school gives it one. You could just collage the front. So I think that's a really cool idea. The next thing I'm going to be talking about is pencil pouches or pencil cases. I think these are very important because you could keep all your tools and essentials inside here without losing them. I mean, I'm not saying that you won't lose them because you have a pencil pouch, but you have less chance of losing because you could just put it back and forth, not just throw it in your backpack. So the first thing that I want to tell you guys is highlighters. Highlighters is going to help you stay organized, just because you can outline the most important things and you just feel more professional. I don't know about how you guys feel, but when I use highlighters, I just feel more professional and even organized. So I really do like highlighters, and I think they are an essentials. And if you get like the bright fun colors like these, you'll feel like really like you will want to use them more. Also, white is going to help you stay organized, because if you make a mistake, your page won't look like it's like a hurricane patched over it. So I think that these are better. These are the whiteout easy correct, and these don't make sound. I know some of them do, but this one doesn't make noise. And I do like these because I like it better than the liquid, because it could spill all over and these can't. Another thing that you need is for organization is staples, because sometimes maybe you forgot to staple an essay and then you lose one page, and that would stink. That would never happen to me because I always had my stapler, and that's nice. And then a scissor, I don't know how to say that word. I have trouble saying that. Will help you too, because just in case of a project or something like that, God forbid that you forget, you just have it here to help you stay organized, or to like cut the fringe off the paper, something like that. So that's basically my tip. And another cool thing is get ones that are decorated or match your notebooks. I think that makes it even funner. So okay, now let's talk about the topics of folders, binders, and notebooks. So there's always a comparison whether binders and folders are better than just notebooks and folders. My personal preference is folders and notebooks, just because it's easier. I feel like they could stay more organized. And a cool tip that you could use is to correspond your notebooks to your folders. So make sure they match in some way. They don't have to be the same pattern, but make sure they're in the same color theme or whatever. So this is my math notebook. You don't really have to label it here. The most important one is to label it up here, because that's what you will see when you open your bag. And that's my biggest organization tip. You'll know which one is which. But in this case, for folders, they do not have that. So I have to label it on top so I can see it first when I'm juggling through the folders to see if I stack them on. I can see them first thing if I put the number on the side, the class on the side. Okay, back to notebooks. So notebooks are really great because I think it's just personal preference, because I can, say that I finish this notebook, I could just leave this notebook in the corner or something and I'll never lose it because it's just a notebook. But if you leave papers all over and you run out of paper, you just throw them anywhere in a binder, and I just think it's just really worse. So I like notebooks better, and even notebooks that have folders inside by themselves are awesome. Like, say that you forgot your folder or something and you left it in your locker, you could just put it in here and not just throw it in your other random folder, because I'm pretty sure you will forget it. Another cool tip that I've just learned, I don't know if people actually do this, but I just decided that I am going to do this when I put it in my locker. I'm going to take both of my, I'm just covering this because that's my school, both of my notebook and my corresponding folders and putting them like this. So when I go into my locker, I know that I'm only going to take these two, and for every single class I'm going to do that. Like this one next I have is science, and I'm going to put them like this in my locker, not in my backpack but in my locker. And when I need to take a certain class out, I will take them all together. So I think that's a major and fun tip that I came up with. At least, I didn't have any awareness that people did that. But once again, correspond your notebooks and your folders and label on top and all over with your name, your school, and your class. But that is something that you can do online as well, or you can get a labeler, which is a mechanic tool. Okay, now binders. Don't think I'm, what is that word? Contradicting myself when I say, oh, I have a binder too. This binder is just for things that are only in school. I'm going to keep my schedule in the front so it can help me get through classes and stuff. I'm not going to a new school, so I know my whole school, but I don't know my new classes. So I'm just going to keep my teachers, my class, my classroom numbers and stuff like that. So this binder is just mainly for that. And if you have a plain binder, to make it feel more personalized, you could collage it, which I know it's pretty big and I love collaging. If you see my old room tour, I have a lot of collages. In this room tour that I'm gonna do, comment down below if you want a new room tour. I have a bunch of new collages, so yeah. Anyway, you could just do that. I mean, I could do it like a little small collage here, but I really like this geometric pattern, not tribal. Someone freaked out when I said tribal pattern instead of geometric pattern. Whatever. Okay, so in here I just have paper, and this is totally optional. You do not have to do this. I just have 5-star paper, which you cannot rip out. This is like the best paper ever. And I think that if you are going to pick a binder, you should get the 5-star, even though it's a little bit more expensive. It's like $4, but it's worth it. And I think that you should just keep all paper here. And this is just for quizzes, tests that are handwritten, essays that I need to do in class. I think that instead of ripping out of my notebook, I just could whip out a piece of paper and that's it. Then I have graph paper also for math, because sometimes, well, all the time I forgot my graph paper and I hate asking other people for stuff. So, yeah, I keep my little tablet thing. Then they have like these things in the binders. They don't really help the folders. Once again, label your folder with your binder with your name and stuff. And then you can put post-its in here. I know they have like the stickable post-its that I can just put in your binder, which I really like, and I might just do that. Okay, now, I haven't talked a lot about the folders. Okay, you can do individual folders like this, which I've done just a little bit, not a whole lot. I usually just, instead of doing that, I usually just put them in my binder and just like move them all over. But I just think that's more hectic because sometimes they break, and I just rather have them all individual and do this, like put the binder with the notebook, the the folder with the notebook. But these are 3 folds, very unique folders, and they look like this. And a viewer of mine told me that I should do, and I'm telling you this, guys, because this is awesome. I should do done, needs to be done work, and absent or late work. And obviously not everyone has 3 pockets, so you could just do done and needs to be done, which should also include absent and late work. So I think that that is awesome, and you can do that for folders. And you could also label done, late, stuff like that, which I am going to do because I'm a label freak, and that also helps you stay organized and what to do. So that's basically it. I hope you enjoyed this video. How long is this video? 10 minutes. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this video, and this will be up on today. And a quick update, I'm only going to upload videos on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturday. No. Mondays. No. Okay, I have my planner right here, handy dandy planner. I'm going to be uploading videos on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays only because I have a kind of getting into a tight schedule. It's just because my grandpa's coming to New York soon. You know, just coming where I live. And then also because that volleyball's about to start. Oh my god, volleyball's about to start, and I just want to give myself a free kind of days. Also because I have to finish my summer reading assignments, and I have to finish my 100 vocabulary. So I have a kind of a tight schedule because I left my vocab stuff for last because I didn't want to just learn the vocabs and forget them. So that's that, and that's basically it. I hope you enjoyed this video. See you guys later. Bye.